member of this group, just you can request to be a member, or I can add you to it. Just let me know. Okay, so let's go and get started.
All right, cool. Thank you. Thanks.
This morning we'll go over Facebook marketing in Paradym. I wanted to go over some. Vicki, did you get the handout?
Did I what?
There's a handout over there.
Yeah. I can.
So I wanted to go through a couple things that I found on Paradym that are really helpful. This automation guide was one of them. I set a lot of my social media up on it, and I can just set it and forget about it. So, because I'm really bad about remembering to get on Facebook and look up articles and post them and all that stuff. So let me show you. First of all, actually, I want to go through something on Paradym that will help you, where I found this quick start guide, whatever you want to call it. So if you go to Paradym, you're in Paradym, this is what it looks like as soon as you log in. And if you go over here and you go to Success Academy, this is super slow today. Well, this is awkward. That's not connecting, but okay, there we go. Okay, so anyway, so you're in Paradym, you go down here, you go to Success Academy. Maybe. I don't even have it plugged in today. So there's all these videos and ebooks and stuff, and I printed off all the ebooks if you guys want to look through them. They're all over there. They're really good resources. They're really short. I think the longest one is like 20 pages or something. It has a lot of good tips for all the different social media sites: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. So you find that right here, and that's where I found the quick start guide to automation. So if you guys look at that, the first thing that you're going to see is it says set up a Feedly account, and that's also an app. So if you go to feedly.com, what this is going to do is you can set up, it's kind of like a Facebook for articles. I typed in real estate as one of my tags. So if you search up here, if you click over here, you can do add content, and it'll add like a feed over here. I did Facebook I did real estate and marketing. But if you scroll down, if you like any of these articles and you want to share them onto like your Facebook or your Instagram or your Twitter, you can add it over here. So let's say, what happens to the real estate market if mortgage rates go up? We like that one, so we're gonna we'll click on that one. And then I want to show you the next thing on there, which is called Buffer, and that's gonna schedule your different posts for you, so it'll automatically send out posts a couple times a day. So if you click, we could do share to Buffer, but how I'm going to do it is I'm just going to copy the link right here where it says copy link to clipboard. I'm going to click copy. So that's kind of how Feedly works. So then after you get your Feedly article, you go over here to Buffer. You go to buffer.com, you can set up your account, and you can link it to your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, and Instagram if you want. And you can see that my posts are set up so that it's going to post at 7:40 a.m. and 3:48 p.m. every day. And we're going to go over here to content. In that article that I just copied, I'm going to do Control Paste in there. And you can make a comment if you want to, or I don't know, write your own headline, but I'm not going to add one. I'm just going to leave it like this. So you can, it's on my Facebook right now, but you can also link it to your Twitter, so you can tweet it out. You can also add it to your LinkedIn if you want. in your Google Plus. I'm not going to put it on Instagram because no one wants
Now,
to.
if you have that in Facebook, is there a charge for that? when you post
No,
it?
this is all free. Everything I'm doing right now is free.
Okay.
You can upgrade to like a pro version that I'm not sure how much it costs, but it has more features. But this is all free. What I'm doing. So, and then I'm gonna click add to my queue. So since it's already after 7:48 a.m., it's going to do it later. It'll do it at 3 o'clock or whenever it said. So let's see, content. Yeah, so you can have like a 14-day trial of the business plan or whatever. You can add team members to your Buffer account. So we can see what's in my queue. We can see that this is going to post to my Facebook and all my other stuff at 3:48 p.m. I'm not sure how many you can add on the free version. I know you can add at least 2. And then up here, you have your analytics. So I did one. It only reached 9 people, but I didn't really do anything with it. This was just kind of a test one, yeah.
So Feedly is one website and Buffer is a separate website?
Yeah, so they're linked. They can be linked together. So what Feedly is, it's like a feed, Feedly. And it's just like a feed of a whole bunch of articles under a certain topic, like real estate. So instead of having to go to inman.com and then realtor.com and then whatever, all of it's right here.
Are they from those websites? Or are they
Yes,
all...
this one's from Inman. There's ones from realtor.com. There's ones from Zillow.
Now let me ask you, the ones on Inman, can
Mhm.
people read them?
I subscribe to Inman, so
But I don't, so when I post, if somebody else doesn't, are they gonna be able to see what I do?
I'm not sure. I don't know about that. But like you could do like Zillow Porch, like this one.
Yeah.
If it was about something else, they can read that one. Inman, let's see. So if I click on this, yeah, I mean you'd have to visit the website. I'm not sure on that. I subscribe to it, so
Okay.
I can see all that content.
So Feedly has all these articles, and it's just bringing all the articles together from all these different websites.
Yeah,
And then we're using Buffer,
to schedule.
and what we have to do is actually take the link from Feedly and then,
Yeah, see up here
paste
where-
it into Buffer.
Yeah. So up here it'll share it like automatically up here to your different accounts, but you could share it to Buffer right here, which I could get Buffer integration, but I'd have to pay for it, which I don't want to do. I just copy and paste over to Buffer.
You could make it, you could pay to do it automatically, or you can just copy and paste.
For
and
free.
For free, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Which I don't. There's no reason to pay for it. So for me, it would save time for sure. But I'm usually on here every day, so. But yeah, there's all kinds of different articles, and it's a really good way to keep up on the market too. Like this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and. This one's real estate news, so someone would be able to see the whole thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy it. I'll copy it and copy the link. Go over here to buffer.com, and then go back over here to content, and where it says queue, you just control paste, and it'll add it to your queue.
And it automatically shortens the link.
Yeah, so the first time you do it, it's going to ask you how you want it. It's going to ask you if you want this or what's the other short, I can't remember what the other prefix for the short.
Bitly?
Bitly, yeah. They'll ask you if you want this or if you want Bitly, so whatever you prefer. Or if you want the whole thing, it'll leave the whole thing.
What's it look like on Facebook?
Let's see. So we'll go ahead and share it out, and then we'll go over to my Facebook. Go to my Facebook page. Go down, and that's right here. So it says published by Buffer, but it says that I shared a link. So this is what it looks like when it actually posts. And you can boost it if you want, if it's something you think would be interesting for people. That's up to you.
And so at the beginning, you could do like a little blog post about what you thought of the article or ask
Yes.
questions and try to generate some kind of interaction with it.
So on Buffer, you can do your own post. So if you wanted to, you could add a photo or a video. So that'll bring me into the next thing. Do you guys use Canva at all?
What?
Canva, C-A-N-V-A.
I've never used it.
Okay.
It's one of those things that everybody
So,
said I should use and I don't.
Canva.com. You can create all these different posters and everything else. So here's one that I made for Mother's Day of the picture from our photo shoot or whatever. I just used a very simple one, but I boosted it on Facebook so all my followers or whatever could see it. And I don't remember, I probably wrote a little thing about my mom working with me or whatever. But this is Canva, so you can use all these different layouts over here, and most of them are free. Some of them are like $1 or something, super cheap. But you can use there's text, layouts, and all that stuff. So I created this one. You can share this if you want, or you can share it to your social media. But if you click share, there's a little link button right here. And so I'm going to copy this link, and then I'm going to go back over here to my buffer, and I'm going to hit paste. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, just kidding, don't do that. So actually what I would do is I would download that photo. I'll go ahead and post this one again. It's not time sensitive or anything. So I could download this photo. I'll do it as a JPEG. Go ahead and download it. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and do that to my desktop. Okay, and then on buffer, we'll go back over here. I'm going to delete this, and we'll do add photo or video. So you could do this with all your listings. You could have your listings automatically scheduled to post on your Facebook like a couple times a week or whatever you wanted. So this picture that I just created, I can have it uploaded. I can say whatever I want about it, and then I can add it to my queue and it'll automatically send it out. So you can add your own content. You don't just have to copy and paste from certain websites. Oh, I thought you had a question. So
I was
on
just
your
looking for Canva on my phone, and it's not a phone app, is it?
Yeah, I think so. I made something on my phone. I'm pretty sure it is. On iPhone it is. I don't know about Android. But anyway, you can see like your interactions and stuff. My Facebook, I need to do a better job at getting in there and playing around with it and getting more people to interact. But if people comment, share, like.
I posted about gardening in a dress with no underwear yesterday, and I got tons of interaction.
Well, there you go.
Gardening without underwear?
Well, I was afraid I was wearing a dress, and I was afraid the wind was going to blow up and show everybody my underwear, so I took it off.
Okay, nice.
Oh, wait, what's wrong about
Did you get some more followers?
I did.
Okay,
That's why I don't wear baggy shorts anymore.
There you go.
so that's buffer. That's buffer. Let's bring it back. That's buffer, Canva, and Feedly. So the next thing I wanted to show you on this sheet is MailChimp. And I made a very, very simple email. Do you guys get those ads all the time from, like, I don't know, like I get Stitch Fix and just...
I get AdWorks all the time. The AWERKS.
Yeah, so you know how they have those really cool emails that have like the pictures and the links and all that stuff? Well, this is one of the websites where you can make them. So I just made this example one for my new listing. MailChimp.
What is it?
MailChimp. It's on here. So
Oh, okay.
it's MailChimp.com.
Can't see it in their phone, top row.
It's on Automate Emails.
Oh, you can hardly read that.
Oh, yeah, I see now.
You know, shit.
Mm-hmm. So I just made this email. It's just super simple. You can do a lot more with it. But you know, the other day last week we talked about we want to have content, we want to have videos, we want to have links, we want to have something interesting when we're sending emails to people. So this is one that I created just of a new listing. Super easy. It has all these blocks were already made for me. So over here in this content, all you gotta do is just drag and drop, and it'll put like text, like I could put text right there if I wanted, and all I gotta do is type in there, type over here. It'll tell you kind of what to type. Let's see. There's like social media following, asking people to follow you on social media. There's share, they could share this flyer or email on their social media if they wanted. If you scroll down, I copied and pasted what I had in Paradym. I put open house, and then you can do find out more, and this sends a link to my website, to my Zap, so you guys can capture those people on your Zap website after you send out the email. And then I did share, tweet, or forward. They can send it on to their
So we just put
people if they want.
whatever link we want in there to that button
Mm-hmm.
that allows them, that when they click on it, then it will go to whatever website. they want.
Paradym or Zap or whatever. I did Zap just because I want to try to capture them, because I can see when they get on my Zap website. And then you can add people to your list on here. So let's go to home. When you log in, you can create a list, or you can get subscribers to your emails. You can create your audience. I haven't done this because I don't really have people that I send out emails to, but I'm sure you guys do. So you can create campaigns. I know you can do this in all the other websites that we have, but it's another option for you. This one, I just like it because you can make templates, you can make different emails, you can make them interesting. So here's the one I made. If you go over here to create template, there's all these different ones. There's education, follow-up, tell a story, make a newsletter, basic ones. It does it all for you. It's super easy. And then you just have to add your contacts into your list. And then it'll automate it for you, so it'll send out the emails for you automatically when you want them to.
So those email flyers, can you print them out too? Like, I know you send them out as an email, but can you also use it as a printed flyer? Just
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't try to do that.
That's okay.
But there's like themes too. You know, I'm sure you probably could. I mean, you can use one of theirs if you want.
I was just asking because I was trying to use CB Exchange or whatever it's called now to print flyers, but it was mostly email flyers, and then so.
Do
they didn't print
you
very well.
use Paradym flyers?
Nope.
Do you know how to?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, are you gonna show us?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's kind of MailChimp. Those are just the things that I wanted to go over on this. So let's get into the actual Paradym and Facebook marketing. Let's see. I'm going to get out of some of this stuff so maybe to be a little bit faster. Okay. Oh, I saw this article on Inman this morning. I thought it was interesting. The headline was, does the public still want real estate agents? The answer is yes. So that made me happy. That's just a side note, fun fact. Anyway, Paradym. For those of you who came in later, this came from right here. Like when you log into Paradym, here's your tours right here where it says Success Academy.
But you actually have to have a Paradym account to get to that.
Rebecca has to set you up on one. It's $10 a month, but it's totally worth it in my opinion. Just because it integrates to more websites and you get more exposure.
And it's a great deal too. Like, I'm pretty sure if you do Paradym and you're not with us, it's like
It's
$30
way
a
more.
month.
You're right, yeah. So it's right here in the Success Academy. There's a whole bunch of books and ebooks and videos and stuff. If all that stuff I just said was really confusing, it's all in here. And these ebooks are the videos. I also have copies of them over there if you guys want to look at them later. A couple of the books have like really good ideas for videos. I know we're supposed to be doing videos and stuff, and if you don't know what to say or do, there's a whole bunch of video ideas. So, and a whole bunch of real estate marketing, and that's one of them. They're all free. Okay, so we're back in Paradym. I'll just click on one of my tours. You guys probably know how to make a basic tour, but I'll click on one of my tours. I hope it signed me up. Okay. So I'll just click on one of my tours. You can see how many views it gets. So I made. Do you guys ever look at your tour strength over here?
Yes.
Okay. So just look at that. There's like only 2 things that I haven't done on this one, just because I wanted to use this one as my example. But you just go through all the details on here and try to make it as advanced of a score as you want or can.
Have you ever gotten one to 100%?
I was going to show you guys that you can on this one, but I mean, do you guys understand these? Do you guys know how to do all these things? No? Okay.
Can you click on them and does it take you to it, or you just have to see that? And
Okay, so like this one, I'm not done yet. Let's see. Every scene has a description. You click on it. No.
Okay.
So like this one, it says every scene needs a description. So you go to details. Right here is the description. You want to make sure they all have captions. I don't know why my Flash player is not working.
I thought we all had a Paradym account. We don't?
Mm-mm. No, they're $10 a month.
I thought it was that if the photos went in at the right, I'm thinking of something else in that.
No, if you have a Paradym account, if you have,
Virtual
What?
tour?
I thought it was supposed to be automatic if you got the photos in right when the listing went in.
If you signed up, I think, did you sign up?
No,
Or tell
how
them
would
that-
I be getting charged for it? I don't ever.
I think it's on your bill.
Okay.
Oh yeah, your office bill, yeah.
I was gonna say, I never pay it.
Yeah, because
I never pay for one.
Right.
It's under
I didn't even
virtual
know I
tour.
was paying for
Isn't
it.
that under virtual tour on your bill? It just says virtual tour, $10.
Yeah.
That's the same thing, right?
Exactly.
So you have a Paradym
I
account.
have it.
Yeah.
but-
Okay, if you don't make these, it'll automatically make a visual tour for you of your listings.
It will.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day. Or
Not
the
every
You
night
have
day.
to
you
get
enter
it
your
in at a
listings.
certain
But you have to
time.
put the photos.
You have to
in
have
at a
the
certain
photos.
time.
Yeah, you have to have the photos in there when you enter the listing, and then I think it's like 24 hours later
It
it
does.
generates.
24 hours.
It does it overnight. So like if whatever photos you have in your listing, like at midnight or whatever, those are what go into your visual tour on Paradym. And then you can add more like the next day, or you can,
Virtual tour.
and you can put them on there before. Whatever. Anyway.
Will it change
So-
though? Like if I go in and change and put all different pictures in, will it go in midnight that night and go, oh my God, she's got different pictures and make a new one?
It will not. Once it's done, it will not change.
Unless I tried it, unless I go in and change it.
Yeah. Hold on.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, you can
That's
change the
fine,
tour
right?
in Paradym and it will always change. But it will not, if you put new photos into Paragon the next day, it will
It
not
won't add
automatically
'em.
generate a new tour
Okay, but I can go in and generate a new tour.
in Paradym.
In Paradym, yeah.
Now, you say 24 hours from the listing, and that means from the time it gets on the MLS?
Yeah, when
Once
Sharon
it's in-
when Sharon enters it into the MLS, you need to have your photos
Okay,
because then it's going to use those photos to generate your visual tour.
okay.
So then it just does
That's
a
what I'm
standard, no
not-
description, no
I'm
caption,
not-
they
I don't
just
know.
however they want.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll the pictures through.
Mm-hmm.
You at least need one photo so it'll automatically generate it. And if you don't have a photo at all, it won't automatically generate a tour.
But I would
ever.
suggest just making one. Just go in there and make one yourself, and edit it, make your captions, make your details.
Well, I find frustrated as you make one, you spend a lot of time with how you want the captions and everything to read and how you want the pictures to dissolve in or out or, scroll across. But then you look at it on Facebook and it's not the same how you set it up.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
it
a-
doesn't show the whole,
I know how to change that.
you do.
Yeah.
That's what I need to figure out. Because it looks dumb like on Facebook where it's like saying something but it doesn't finish my sentence. And so it's like, what am I trying to say?
Because when you posted it on Facebook, it was a certain way, and then you have to go back into the post and you have to refresh it in Facebook. So you have to tell Facebook to go back to get the brand new content.
Oh yeah,
from
yeah.
Paradym.
You have. Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. I didn't
Well,
understand what you were saying. Yeah.
So you can do.
The other ones are automatic though, I'm pretty sure, like Realtor.com and all those. Like I'm pretty sure those automatically update, but Facebook doesn't. Like it's not like a automatic feed like the rest of our IDXs.
Okay, well, you can put a branded one on, if it's on Facebook. Well, you'd have to have more than one then, or
No.
do they give you
Okay,
different
so-
links for
so if
branded
you-
and unbranded?
Mhm. So if you go down here to real estate distribution on the side and under marketing. Topeka area homes. If I make a new one, it'll do it, but I guess I could make a new one, but I don't have any pictures on this computer. It'll have like the non-branded.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So is the only place you can't have a branded one on the MLS?
That I know of, yeah, I think so.
So anywhere else, Zillow, anywhere else?
I don't think
it
that
can be
matters if
branded?
they're branded. It's
Huh?
I don't think it matters if it's branded anywhere else. It's just on our
Topeka
MRLS. Yes,
And
so
then they can find you if you.
right, yeah. So make sure it's not branded, which I don't think if you share it to the MLS, I don't think it will. Okay, so if you go to Link Builder right here, this is where it was. And you go to this tour, you click next. And you want to save it to my MLS right here. And you click next. You can auto link it to your regional MLS. This is going to make it so it's not branded because I'm pretty positive that they know our rules. So they're going to make sure that it's not branded.
For
For
I think
the
it's
MLS.
For any MLS, I don't think you can put a branded tour in there because the MLS sends it out to all the other websites.
Like you can't. What do you mean, like what's branded?
Uh-huh.
So you can't have like our like little Coldwell Banker on the pictures, or you can't have.
You can't have your sign in the yard in your tour either.
Right.
It's like-
Oh.
You can't have a banner on the tour that has your
Yeah.
face and your phone number and all
Yeah,
that
so
stuff.
I was gonna see if I could find that part. So like this skin right here, there's these, like you can't have like this over here. You see how it has like this person's face and name and number and stuff. You can't have that on our MLS. You can have this over here with all this information, but you can't have like your picture and your all these things down here. So like this one. You see how it has like the Coldwell Banker, it has all this stuff right here. That's branded. You can't have that. But you could have like a generic one for the property.
You know, I know I need more training on just Paradym alone.
Okay.
Would you consider doing a class on just Paradym and how to make our own tours? Or,
Sure. Yeah.
Or to change a tour if we want to, like, add
Yeah,
or
I mean
take
we can
out
do that now if
pictures?
you want. If the stuff we were talking about is too far advanced, we can talk about just simple.
And Paradym will walk you through it too.
Mhm.
They'll spend an hour with you on the phone.
Yeah, but yeah, do you guys just want to go through like a basic tour?
Should we know
Yes.
your computers? Can go through it with you, or is it?
Whatever, whichever you want. It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Everyone will get a computer.
But one other thing I wanted to show you was these neighborhood tours. I made a very, very simple one of Silver Lake. This isn't the last. We'll go through a regular tour in a second. But I made one of Silver Lake. It's just like a normal tour that you make. I need to delete it because people are watching it. But
The blocking it.
So did you take your own
I don't want
pictures
them
or did you?
I googled one of them, but I took a couple of them. Probably
I mean,
shouldn't have
how-
googled this
I'm,
one, but
I'm just curious, if you went online and got these, what about copyright rules? I mean, what?
they're on Google. I don't know. I took this one and I took this one, but I don't. I probably shouldn't have used this one. I'm getting ready to delete this whole tour, so take your own photos. Just say as I do, do as I say, not as I do.
And you can have 10 seconds of somebody else's music before they'll come and send.
Yeah.
Knock on your front door. Shoot you.
Yeah, but you can put like info and stuff, and these will be on YouTube. So if someone's like Googling a neighborhood or whatever, this will pop up so they can see that like I'm an expert in that field. Like if someone's wanting to move to Silver Lake and they don't know anything about it, they could read my little description of it, and maybe they'll call me and ask me to be the realtor since they found this tour or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. And I don't want people watching it. Okay, so a very simple property tour. So we'll create a new tour. The only problem with this, I don't have any photos on this computer. So you click on property tour. Let me put some photos on this computer really quick. Let's see. Do you guys have any other questions while we're waiting? Or
Well,
while you
I'm
guys are
wondering if you made your tour
Mm-hmm.
with your photos
Mhm.
and you already had it all made up when you turned your paperwork in,
Uh-huh.
and then will it automatically replace it, or does it know there's one there and it won't do the automatic
Do you guys know how to
feature?
put? Okay, that's a good point. Do you guys know how to put a visual tour on Paragon?
Well, you go into maintain my listings and you
Right.
put the link in.
Right. So no, it's not going to replace it if there's already one in there.
Okay, so you put your link in and then
That's
they
what I'm
won't-
saying. I would rather go in and just make my own, so I can make it the order I want it. I can have my descriptions, my headings, all that stuff. So that one's going out and not the other one that's automatically generated.
On our detail sheet, when we get a new listing, if we don't say yes under visual tour, will it automatically do it?
Yeah, within
So that's
24
just
hours if you
pointless.
don't.
We don't even need to say yes or no on that?
No, no. I mean, if you already have a visual tour account, it'll make your visual tour for you.
and it won't show that little VT unless you have the link in there, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Which I don't understand that. If it automatically makes one.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm confused. 'Cause, I mean, I've always done them myself. I didn't know it would automatically do it if I didn't. So.
The link has to be pasted in there. I've noticed that it's actually not being pasted in there. Or at least that's what was happening with a listing or two that I had lately. Is a week later
They won't be put in Paragon. No.
Yeah, I didn't
No.
have a visual tour on Paradym.
No, they
so I
won't.
have to do that after it
You have to
automatically
do that
generates.
yourself. Yes.
I have to go click the link in Paradym.
That's what I'm saying. Do you guys know how to do that? Does everyone know how to do that? Okay. Let me find some photos. I don't know. Alright, I just found some.
You have visual tours, yeah. And it's supposed to be done within 24 hours. Why are you saying you have to put it in there?
I have to paste it in there. I actually have to put it
I
into
thought it was
Paradym.
automatic.
Well, that part's not automatic. The putting it into our MLS is not automatic apparently. I guess we actually have to do that. I didn't know that we had to do that.
Oh,
It'll go to TopekaAreaHomes.com, but it won't go to Paragon, like the actual Paragon website.
And it actually goes through Paradym through to like Zillow and a bunch of different places too.
Right.
That's
But it
why.
doesn't go to Paragon, TopekaMLS.ParagonRELS.com.
Yeah.
It's really confusing. All these IDXs, like feeds and stuff, how they work. It's super confusing.
Really, the only place that it's not going is into Paradym
Where are my
what was
photos?
that?
Which
What's
Twix?
the purpose of that for then?
because it's still going to all the other places.
All the other places?
Yeah.
Amanda, what was
Yes.
that Twix we got on Paragon over the last few days about the IDX thing? And if you
Oh,
want to
if you want your own IDX website, so we have our own. We have Zap, so we have a broker one. So I suggest not
So
paying
just
for your
ignore
own,
that.
just because there's so many different websites out there. Like your clients are going to Realtor.com, Zillow.com, and all that stuff.
don't create another one.
I wouldn't pay for another one because we have Zap, and Cool Bankers trying to do their best that they can to further Zap and make it so that that's what your clients are going to use.
It's for johndoe.com to be able to put all the listings on his website.
It's for like, I don't know, a Keller Williams agent or something that they don't have a site like Zap like we have to have their own website. It's for the Cole Bowlings of the world to share all of those listings.
Oh,
What? Oh, sorry. He does that. I noticed he does that. He has his own, so that's the only one that I can think of off the top of my head.
oh,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find some photos.
That tape's about to fall down.
Thank you.
Why didn't let you go?
It wasn't me, but the coffee would have
The
went.
coffee would have.
Mm. Sorry. Let's see. Alright, so these are photos of a foreclosure, so you guys will, or not a foreclosure, but
You
a,
lost your screen.
I know, I'm in my email, I just don't, you know, I'm one of those people, sorry. Trying to figure out how to download these. Hang on. I'm just gonna do like 3 photos. That'll be good enough. These are just from an inspection I did, so they're pretty bad. So just heads up. Okay. Okay, here's just a couple photos. It'll just be an example. Go back to my tours. I'll turn this back on. Okay, so you're in Paradym. If you want to make a new tour, just click the little plus button. There's all these different property tours. If you guys want to do, like, if you're hosting a community event, this is a good way to share it on Facebook and make a video on it if you want, or photos. You could do your own agent promo. You could put your testimonials. I saw a good article the other day about it's a good idea to have a really easy way is to ask your clients that you could videotape them at closing and say, hey, could you say a couple words about how the process and, you know, how we work together and stuff. Neighborhood tour, you could do a buyer tour. You could go preview some houses for a buyer if you want, but I'd ask the listing agent if you can take pictures first, or maybe stay away from that, I don't know. Anyway, property tour, new listing. Title. You can make it the address if you wanted, or you can make it something more descriptive. I'll just make it the address. Description, I usually just copy and paste whatever I have in Paragon, or whatever I'm going to put in Paragon with the address. Put the price. MLS number, you might not have it yet. I don't even know how many square feet this was, so I'm just gonna make it up. Put your beds and your baths. You could put the school if you wanted. Oh my goodness. Area, you can put area if you want, if it's like Prairie Trace or Westboro or whatever. And click next. And you can drag and drop photos from your computer. So we'll just drag and drop these photos that I had. Like I said, these are from an inspection, so they're not very good photos. Okay, so this, you see over here, it's very basic, and if you click on improve my score, it'll tell you all the things you need to do to make your score better, and just make it more appealing to your buyers. So we'll go back click on the address, go back. If you wanted this one to be the cover, let's say it was the outside of the house, you just click make cover over here. And if you click on details, you can change, this is your caption, so like that was the kitchen, we'll change it to kitchen. And you can make a description like new flooring or lots of cabinet space or whatever you want to make it. And then you click next right here. It'll go to the next photo, which if you have the correct flash player, which apparently I don't, it'll show the next photo right here. I don't know what it was. Say it's a living room. Make it the living room. Go through and do all your photos, and once you're done, you can click save up here. And then you can click back. You can go over here to property tour, and you can click on these down here and put more details. I guess I have to have a description. You can add your subdivision area. You can add more details. Oh, you can put your open house date, and you can put your realtor.com URL if you want. You just click save. You can edit the photos, you can crop them, you can flip them if they're not the right way, or you can rotate them, enhance them. Over here, you can rearrange your photos, so if you wanted them in a different order, you could rearrange them if we wanted. We'll click save. You can change the music if you want. One of the ways to make advanced tours is you can add hotspots, which is really hard because we can't see the photos. But if you could, you can make it so that way like little captions will pop up in certain parts of the photos to emphasize, like if there's like vaulted ceilings, or if there's like say there was like a smart thermostat or something, you could put that on there like over where the thermostat is while it's,
Or granite counter.
or granite countertops or whatever you wanted to do. You guys can do your own voice narrations over this, so that if you wanted to put, you know, like a description of the living room or something, you can. There's different signs right here. And you can create your own signs if you want, but there's total banker ones, large lot, that might be a good one, swimming pool, whatever you want it on there. So down here is where the distribution is. So you do real estate distribution. Because I don't have an MLS number, it's not going to go to all these, so you want to have your MLS number when you create this. The only thing it'll go to is Boodle, but hopefully it won't. And down here you can also share it to your Facebook. The first time you do it, it'll ask you to type in your username and password for your Facebook, but after that it will automatically go. And then there's your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your YouTube. Let's see what else. You guys can make flyers in here. Maybe.
You just right by it, right? Go to the photo. Underneath the face.
Oh, flyer builder, yeah, they moved it. And then you guys can change the flyers if you want. So there's a whole bunch of different flyers that you can use. Let's say we wanted to use this one. Why isn't this photo showing up? Okay, I need to update my computer, but your photos will show up right here, and your description will show up, and then your information will all be down here. And then you can also, you can email it to your clients. It's a good idea to email it out to the owners and say, here you go, share this on your Facebook, your social media. Or if you guys have like if they have like a work network, I know like Stormont Vale has like a buy and sell network at their office. So people are posting stuff on there all the time. I'm sure some of the other big companies do too. And then you can use your link builder to build your link for the tour. And if this is the one for the MLS, you want to make sure you put my MLS because it'll make sure it's not branded. but here's the rest of them that you can do. So if we wanted to post it to my website, you can, here's how the different ones look. And you just click on that, click next. And see, here's your full branding, removes the agent branding, removes agent branding, description, and voice. Here, this is the MLS stuff that you cannot, this is the non-branded stuff that you can put on the MLS, are these options down here, so.
Can we have our voice on there?
I don't know if you can have your voice on the MLS.
Okay.
You can have your voice on other websites, but
If we have it disguised. Sound like
I don't know.
like you're a witness protection person. Yeah, or like an alien. Robot voice. Oh, I've got one of those machines. Paige has one of those voice output machines that makes that. Sounds like the weatherman.
Perfect. There you go.
There's a complete weather forecast for.
Okay, and then you can copy and paste the link and post it wherever you wanted. So that's very simple Paradym. For your Facebook marketing, once you get it to Facebook, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this because I don't want people watching this. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete. But I'll show you on this one, this tour that I already made. If you go down here to your Facebook, we'll talk about Facebook marketing a little bit. I'm gonna advertise my open house this weekend, so we'll go open house Sunday.
And by doing that, they can watch the tour now? Or it just posts the flyer?
Oh, it'll post the tour. It's not gonna post a flyer. Yeah, it'll post the tour on your Facebook. So we're gonna go ahead and post it on my Facebook, and we'll go over to Facebook. So we'll click post now.
But you could post the flyer if that's what you wanted?
Mm-hmm. You could post the flyer if you didn't want the tour. You would download the, like over here in Flyer Builder, I'll just go ahead and do this one. Here's your flyer. And if you wanted to print, you could do print and then save to a PDF. Save as a PDF. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Wait a minute. Oh, right here where it says download. Duh. Right here where it says right beside Flyer Builder, after you save it, you can click download and it'll download your tour flyer as a PDF. And then to save it to Facebook, you would open this. I don't know if I have it on this computer, but you could save as, file, save as. Anyway, you'd have to open it with Acrobat Reader and then file save as a JPEG, and then you can post it on Facebook as a JPEG. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you can't do it.
You can't post on Facebook as a PDF.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, you can post the flyer. It just takes a couple more steps. Okay, so we'll go over to my Facebook. Refresh it.
So, can I go back to that question I had about like descriptions or things you put in
Mhm.
text and not showing up? It's when you look at it on the phone. So, can I fix that? Or is that just how it is?
Yeah, so I think that there should be a way to there should be like a mobile, let me look into that. I know that there's like a mobile view somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure how you change it.
Because I mean, you put it on Facebook, you don't know how people are gonna look at it.
Right. Where did my post go?
Postable on the phone.
What's your question?
When I was talking about how it doesn't give the whole description or like a caption it, like on the phone it just says large front, but on the computer it says large front porch. And I didn't know if that was what it is.
Like at the beginning of the.
Now, is that it, or did it not?
Yeah,
Or is this-
this is it. It posted. Nope, that's not it. That was from the other day. What the heck? Okay. Try one more time. But it's already on Facebook, so I don't know.
I just figured it was out of my control. I wouldn't be able to change it.
I think there should be a way to have that you should be able to change the. You should see post on Instagram.
Like after you post the tour, I would always get mad. I'd go back into my visual. I'd post it to Facebook.
I don't know why it's
Well,
not
now
working.
okay, I just did
Hopefully, you
like
can post on
open
my
house.
personal
I
one.
just did an open house post and now I'm viewing it and now it's showing everything. So I don't
Showing
know.
what?
It's showing all the captions I put in instead of cutting them
Hmm.
short. I think,
Can we look at something?
okay, I think
Okay, hang on.
I know.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I don't know why this isn't showing up. I don't know if it's because I've already linked it before.
Is that why? You can't link it twice?
You should be able to. I don't know if it just takes a second. I don't know. But okay, it'll post to your Facebook. Let me show you what it looks like. It's gonna look the same as the company ones. And this will automatically post to the company site. Are you kidding me? Come on. You gotta love technology. Come on. No internet, are you kidding me? This is super frustrating, okay. This internet down here is so spotty. Okay. So here's what it looks like when you post it. And you can say something if you want on it. This is just what it automatically says on our Facebook. It won't say anything on yours, it'll just have this part right here. But if you guys want, you can boost the post to reach more people. I know some people have had success with that. I have. I posted one at like, I don't know, 9:45 at night or something like that, and I boosted it, and within like 10 minutes I had like, I don't know, like 100 views or something. It was crazy. So if you post it at a time that everyone's on, which Paradym will schedule posts if you want. So if you click the share button, you can go over here. Try this one more time. If you go right here, when you click that, it'll smart schedule it. for you when most people are going to be online. Most people are going to be on Facebook, so you could do smart schedule if you wanted. Oh no. Delete. Remove. I'm not sure why it didn't post. Okay. But you can, this is what it shows up like on your timeline, and you can boost the post if you guys want. You can pick like a radius. So what we do for you guys is every morning I get on there, and after Paradym posts the new visual tours for the day, I'll get on there and I'll do a 4 mile or 5 mile radius around the house. So it'll target those people that are probably interested in buying. We do $7 for a week.
How do you target it that far out?
Okay, so you click edit right here.
Yeah.
And then you add the location. I can't remember what this address is. I know this house.
Something on
You can
Anderson.
pull
It's
up
Anderson, yeah.
Say
pull up a
916.
map and drop the pin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
I think
who
it's-
pays for that then?
the company. We do, but you can boost it yourself if you want. We do $7 for a week for you, which is about $1 a day. Or you can do it yourself if you would like.
And it does cause an increase in people looking, because I've seen mine
It
up there,
does.
and then like the next week I'll get an extra.
Oh,
2 or
this
3
is one of our
listings.
rentals. I'm not gonna.
Well, what I was
Boost it.
asking is, on CBX it'll say you can, the people that are buying in this area are from Jackson County.
Yeah.
or
Okay.
whatever.
So to target them more. Okay. So you go to boost post, and then down here, you can create a new audience right here.
Okay. Say right, or Douglas County. Can you do a county?
Mm-hmm. So we'll add location. Well, we could do Lawrence. We could do Lawrence and do a radius
okay.
around Lawrence. We could add Lawrence as a city. You could also add Baldwin. You could also add Eudora.
But
And
it
those
will
are gonna be
go-
your-
you'll get all those just because you're posting out around that area.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't necessarily have to add Baldwin and Eudora because they're probably already in there.
Probably, yeah. The 25-mile radius around Lawrence.
Sure.
That's
And
going to
so
touch
then, and then
everyone.
you could do like Manhattan or wherever.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then you could do the interest. You could do like home and garden, real estate, first-time home buyer, sports, family, anything, any categories that you wanted to do. That's where the CBX data comes in. Is right here. Is this demographic and behaviors right there.
Okay.
In age group, you could move it up. We just leave it because we're trying to be generic when doing it as a company, but you guys could target it more for if it's like a maintenance free, I don't know. You could target it towards older people if you wanted, or whatever. Or if it's like a retirement community, you could target it towards that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where that data comes in, because you can see if it's more family oriented. You can see what their interests are, if they're soccer moms or whatever. But we just do very basic, which you guys could do too. So how we do it is we just do edit, and then we do, oh crap, what's his address? 30, I think it's 3746 Northwest Minokan. You just search for the address, and then here's the radius. You can just change it. Oops. We'll do like I don't know why, but it won't let you type. Sometimes when they're farther out of town, I'll do a little bit more, because if you look down here, it says the audience is too specific. So Minokan's up north. There's not that many people that live out there compared to Topeka, where it's like a dense population. So we'll go ahead and change it to a little bit broader. When I do these, I do try to make sure that the audience is fairly broad. I try to make sure that you guys are reaching a large number of people, so we're not just targeting a small audience and your listing is going to be seen. So we'll just do save, and then it'll have all your credit card and all that stuff saved for you after you do it once. You can run it as much as you want. You can make a budget as high as you want. Ours, like I said, is $7 for the company. Then you just hit boost, and it'll boost it for you. So that's very simple Facebook marketing. Do you guys have any other questions on it?
Well,
On
okay,
Facebook
yeah, I
marketing?
do. Now,
Mhm.
so you're doing that for our listings, and you
Mhm.
keep saying $7 a week.
Mm-hmm.
So, does that, do we pay for that?
Mm-mm.
You do, but is it for just 1 week, or how long does it,
1 week.
just,
But
The
you
first
can go
week.
in and do some more.
You can do your
Yeah,
own. You
I
can
got
pay
it.
for as much as you want,
I
as
got
much as
it.
you want, but we do $7 for a
Okay,
week.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure what you were
Yeah,
paying for.
Jill, yeah, so after the first week, that's when I'll usually do some people do, their specific marketing as soon as the listing hits or whatever, but I'll usually do mine after,
After that week.
After the 7,
yeah.
yeah.
I usually I'll share it to my own pages, but I usually wait until after the week's over.
Mhm.
And if you guys want to know like your analytics on it, I can tell you. I can look and see that one hasn't been boosted yet, but like this one, it'll say like 100 people reached, 35 organic, 65 paid. Like if you guys want to tell your clients this information, just ask me and I have all that information. I can let you know. So
Now, where,
here's your details.
so are those, that's not on our,
That's not on yours. I'm the only one that has access to it.
no, but the Coldwell Banker American Home, that's where it'll show up. You can go there.
And then you can
find it.
share it.
Okay.
Yep. Have you been getting my tags when I like tag you when you have a new listing?
Yes,
Okay.
but sometimes I miss them. I mean, I just don't see them.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you can share them. I always try to share them. So when you have a new listing, look for it on our page, and it'll tell you how much. That's kind of how you can judge how many clicks there have been is by
So what
how
are we
much
talking
money's
about
left.
next week? Because this was good. I got a lot out of this.
Next week, CMAs with Gary. Yeah, like actually
Gary?
how to go through. Yep, how to actually go through a CMA. We didn't really get through the rest of the stuff I wanted to, but that's okay. Do you guys have any other questions on Facebook or? And if not, then you guys might want to look through the books or go on Paradym.com and check out that Success Academy. It has a lot of helpful
Will
information.
you have those laying out somewhere that
Yeah,
we can look at?
sure.
All right. But
Yeah.
they're on there. They're
You can look at it, yeah. Feel free to.
Are they there for the taking, or?
No, I just printed off one. I only have one copy, but they're online. You can look at them online.
On IQ Office? Or?
I can download them and put them on IQ Office. Yeah, I
Okay.
can do
but
that.
they're in the Paradigm.
Oh, they're in Paradym?
Mm-hmm.
You had that figured out. Okay. Thanks a lot.
So she is getting into real estate.
She may change her whole mind. She wanted to be a teacher, but she may change her mind.
So you get to be a teacher sometimes.